Hello, welcome everyone to my first video of this sort. I have to live by a cash budget. It is the best way for me personally to go through, allocate my money to different sections, and then get it all in cash and put it into little envelopes. So this is called cash envelope stuffing. And I do so much better budgeting this way. So I thought I would contribute, help other people because I love watching these sort of videos online. And I thought, maybe someone would be interested in seeing how I do it. So with that said, guess we'll just get right into it. For this week, I made $610.04 between my two different sets of income here. And then so bills, I don't take out. Some people have a separate binder for bills. I just transfer it over to a separate account that's solely for bills and then pay bills from that. I'm hoping to eventually get like a month ahead on bills. That would be great. I'm not there yet. So of the 610, 418 went to bills. And I've kind of just shown here how this works, what all my different bills are and that come out monthly. And this is, I just divided the bills by 4, so I know how much per week I need to save for that specific bill. So for instance, the rent says $200.25. My rent is $801, so just divide by 4, and that gets you that. So on to the actual cash stuffing part, the part that I love the best. So I have $87 I'm going to be putting into, this is my wallet. I have a couple of these, but this is my actual wallet one. As you can see, and then these are just little stickers that I made to help me know what goes where. So we're starting right off on the bat. This is out of its little thing. Let me fix that. I was wondering why that wasn't setting right. So groceries is getting $25. So $2.25. This is a little low, I know, but there's only 2 of us, and I have a lot stocked up in the freezer. So this is just to buy like some produce and some meat for next week. I have tons of like canned goods and things in the freezer, things of that sort. So date night is $10. I try to go on a date with my boyfriend, maybe like once a month, kind of a treat yourself. I have a Texas Roadhouse gift card in there that I'm going to be spending. My boyfriend's birthday is coming up, so we're going to be spending that probably. Personal, this is just fun money. Even when you have a low income, such as myself, you need to how do I put this? You still need to have some fun spend money, or else you're just going to break your budget. That is my personal opinion, at least. I think if you don't plan to ever just splurge, spend a few dollars, you're going to do it anyways, and then it runs your budget. So might as well plan for it, in my opinion. Sorry, these are new, so they're not quite easy to turn just yet. Gas, I have 30. I started a new job, and it requires delivering. So I do Shipt, which is SHIPT, so that is delivering groceries, and I don't know how much gas I need, so I kind of just like over guessing right now, if you will. And so this is all the stuff that I carry with me on a day-to-day basis. Let's see, is this the next one? Yeah, so then this is going to be, it's so full. I need to get another one. This is going to be just my more short-term savings. And so some of these, I don't need to carry the clothes with me every day. I'm not clothes shopping every day, but it's nice to go ahead and budget for it. So let's do that. Clothes is getting 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put that into there. Petties, my boyfriend and I get petties, pedicures maybe 2 times a year. And that is getting 4. I have really bad heels on my feet, and so it's kind of nice sometimes just to have someone professional work on them. So we go for like my birthday and Christmas, maybe Valentine's Day as well. And my boyfriend does go as well. Now some people always ask, my boyfriend loves pedicures as well. Toiletries is going to be 6. That's just like shampoo, deodorant, things of that sort. And then home decor. There's nothing in particular I'm saving for right now, but I do know like maybe in the future I want, I don't know, new pillows or buy some more shelves or something like that. So I just figured I'd go ahead and start saving for it now. And then I have a lot of sinking funds. This is the reason, so let me show. This is the reason that cash budget works so well for me. Because if I have money in my account, let's say I made $500, and then I pay some bills, and then there's $400 left in my account. I just think, woo, there's $400, let's go crazy. And I know I shouldn't because there's things I need to save for, but I don't think about that, you know? And these are things I need to save for. Like, I don't think about, oh, I need to save money for car maintenance and registration, or, you know, some subscriptions I have for Christmas, for birthday money, for anniversary. Like, those are things I would want money for, but I can't figure out how to translate that into a weekly basis, except for cash stuffing envelopes. So this is where the magic happens for me. So, car maintenance, registration, I have $6. My car doesn't take a lot to keep going. It is a bit of an older car, so I want to start getting an emergency fund going for that. And then, of course, registration every year. Debt snowball is $12. I have a little bit left on credit card debt, and then I also have, of course, student loans. And so I'm just going to, I think, every couple months, take this out, go put it towards the debt in general. But this is outside of the minimum payments that I already make on everything. So this is to kind of help get the debt getting paid off. Retirement is 6. I don't make a lot, and for the longest time, as you can see, I am low income, and for the longest time, I felt I couldn't afford retirement. But really, like, compound interest is your friend. The sooner you can get started, the better. And so I started last year, and then I just put a little bit in, and it's not making much, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. Taxes, this is just in case I had cash bills. Where's this at? Let me just sign this. I need to make a new one. My boyfriend's name is Seth, and he's in graduate school to be a physical therapist, and they have clinicals that they have to do, like 2 different ones, and so we don't know, you can't see that, but I'll probably try to get this fixed before next week. He's going to have to possibly go anywhere in continental America and do clinical work. They don't help you pay for that. I don't know if you ever thought about that, but those medical students have to pay for housing for the 12 weeks that they're there, and he has no idea where he's going to be yet. So we're hoping he can get somewhere close to like some family. We have family in different areas, but just in case, I'm going to start saving some money to help out, and then he mostly saves money. It's his responsibility, I know, like, it's his apartment, but, you know, I want to help out, so maybe he needs some stuff for the apartment, or the Airbnb or whatever while he's there, so I'm just going to start saving a little bit of money. Emergency is 3. I have $1,000 in an emergency fund. That is, like, absolute, the world's falling apart, you know, type of thing, but I want to start getting a little bit more cushion. As I mentioned earlier, I want 1 month of bills ahead at least, and then I think I would like a little bit more, like $1,500 instead of just $1,000 for emergency cushion. It helps with my peace of mind. I get really stressed, I guess, and so I like to have that cushion if I can. It's one of the struggles of being low income is there's not really a lot of leeway if something goes wrong, if that makes sense. Like, you know, if I just got in a wreck, which, you know, knock on wood, I don't, but I only have $1,000 to help fix things, and that maybe not always cover stuff. So I'm just kind of slowly adding to my emergency fund as I can. Health is 2. This is maybe just for like co-pays, and then eventually I would like to, you know, maybe for like if I'm just not feeling well, I have a cold or a flu, it can buy like chicken noodle soup or some medicine, or, you know, just when you're feeling down, a little cushion for that. Subscriptions. Okay, what do we have here? 7. I hope I'm not talking too much. I tend to jabber on forever. It's just going to be a fact of life for this channel. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to get a darker writing when I write on this next week. I didn't even realize. I'm not even looking. Shows how professional I am. To see if you can see it. Okay, subscriptions is $7. And this is something that I made. I sell it on Etsy if you want it, but it's how I do my thing, I guess. It makes sense to me. So it's there if you want it to download yourself. And then I just have it on like OneNotes on my laptop, and then I can also access it on my phone. If you have like an Apple device, you can maybe do GoodNotes. I hear is great, but this is Windows. So anyway, subscriptions. That's just a few different things. I have like subscriptions for different items to be sent, like laundry detergent. I use a company called Drops, DROPPS, and that comes out like every 4 months, just things like that. And so I have to save it here, and then like every season I can go and add that money to my bills section and pay for that to be renewed. So these are just little challenge things that I made that I'm not even using. You can tell I'm not ready. I do need another one of these, I think, because that's just too heavy, too thick. I have way too much I'm saving for, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I do think it's going to cost me to have like 4 of these binders, which these are all from Amazon, and I just like this color. Some people get different colors, which, you know, makes sense, because then you can be like, oh, the red one has these and the blue one has these. I just really like this color, so this is just what we're gonna go with. Anyways, birthdays, I put in 8. This is just for birthday gifts, not so much like for myself. I kind of expect my boyfriend to like get me cake for my birthday, and then I get cake for my boyfriend's birthday. That's how we do it. And then we eat out at dinner. We're very much food motivated people. Each person their own, but you know, we can't afford, he's in graduate school and I'm a low income person trying to provide for both of us, basically, you know, so we don't really have a lot of money for a lot of stuff, but it's nice to try to get at least a little something. And then also I have like siblings and parents and whatnot. Holidays is 4. So holidays is if I want to do like baking for Christmas, maybe make a DIY craft like decor item. I like to decorate for the seasons. Most of my stuff is DIY or like from a garage sale or the Dollar Tree. And so that's kind of just what holiday based is that's what I have to work with. Auntie. I just added this. So excited. My sister is pregnant and it's the first child in my family, my immediate family. And so I just know realistically, like despite the fact that I don't make a lot, I'm going to want to buy something at some point. I'm a huge nerd, and so I have a feeling I'll probably see like some little cute onesie or like teddy bear or something and want to buy it for the little one, which we're still months away, but I figured go ahead and start now. So, Auntie. Business. This is, I run an Etsy store. And I just started it, but you know, maybe there's things I want to do in the future that I'll need, like a laminator or, you know, like business cards or, you know, really anything. I don't know what yet, but I wanted to get started. Christmas. Let's see where we at. Christmas is 12. I feel bad for the person at the bank because I have so many ones. I think I had like 57 ones just for this 1 week, which I feel bad, but everything, as you can see, is like in one denominations basically because I don't make a lot. So, you know, it is what is it? It is. It adds up over time, but I do feel bad for the person at the bank who every week has to count out like the 57 ones. Anyways, $12 into Christmas. I I do all of the Christmas shopping, like for presents. We don't really need decorations or anything like that, but I do like to maybe do some sort of charity thing, or, you know, just, Christmas is my favorite holiday is basically what I'm saying. And I can't not buy Christmas presents. Everyone always tells me like, oh, it's fine. We know you don't, you know, you're struggling with money. It's okay. Just seeing you is the best thing, which I appreciate, you know, like I love. I still want to buy Christmas presents. I think it's the Southern woman in me that like, I can't not, you know? Anyways, anniversary is 2. I know for a lot of y'all, this isn't probably a lot. As I mentioned earlier, for like birthdays, we don't do a lot to celebrate. We're very chill, relaxed people. Anniversary is once a year. We don't have to save up much for it. This is maybe to eat like at a nice restaurant we normally don't eat at. And possibly, you know, depending on how much is in there, do something. Like I said, maybe go for a pedicure, or, you know, if the weather's nice, maybe we can go out and do like miniature golf or bowling or something like that, like to celebrate. I already have stuff planned for this year because our anniversary is in February, which is, you know, coming up. But this is just to get started for next year. Vacay is 5. Most of our vacations is going to visit family. They're on opposite sides of the country. We have to either drive a lot of hours to go see one or fly to go see the other side of the family. And so that's kind of just getting prepared. I use Southwest points for a credit card I have to pay to fly to see my family. This is like for gas or to pay for parking at the airport, things of that nature. So we're just getting started with that. New glasses. This is one of those things that I was saying that I know I need to save for, but like on a weekly basis, if I don't have it written down and manually put money aside for it, I don't think about it. You know, like I'm going to need glasses again at some point. I need to start saving for it, but we don't think about that on a day-to-day basis. So, new car, $4. My car, as I mentioned, is older. It's from 2006, which I know for some of you is not old, and other people that's like ancient. It runs just fine. I thoroughly intend to use that car until I cannot anymore. But here in a couple years, once my boyfriend graduates college and I graduate from college, because we're both in college right now, that's probably we've already talked, that's going to be our first big purchase, is getting me a new car, because his is relatively new and is fine, but mine is really getting up there in years. So start saving for that. $4 isn't going to seem like a lot, you know, and that is just discouraging if you think like I've only saved $4 for a car, but it can add up. I promise you it can. So you got to start somewhere. Future pet is 3. Listen, my boyfriend has puppy fever like nobody's business. You know how people get like baby fever? He wants a dog so badly, but dogs cost a lot of money. You know, like you have to buy the food and the toys and the kennels, and then there's like the pet fee, which we have like a monthly pet fee, I think. Like there's a deposit for an apartment, and then there's like a little monthly like fee or something like that. It's kind of ridiculous. So like you really have to financially be ready to make that decision to get a pet. And so I want to, at some point, get him the dog that he wants. Maybe, you know, from like the shelter or something like that. But, you know, we got to start saving money for like dog food, or, you know, like a bed, or, you know, I don't want to, I'm a wow, what am I trying to say? I am greatly in favor, let's put it that way, of if you're going to do something, you need to make sure you're going to be responsible in doing it. So like if you're going to, and I'm not like judging people, but like that's the reason we're not married, is because we already struggle financially. We can't even like really afford a wedding, but people are always like, why are you not having kids? We can barely take care of ourselves right now. Like we're just not financially in a spot, and we don't want to bring a kid into this, you know, into this tight financial situation, because kids cost a lot of money, you know? So we don't want to do something if we're not going to be able to do it well, I guess is what I'm saying. And so that's kind of what the pet is. I want to get a good amount of money set aside before we get a pet. for any needs that they need, like, you know, vaccines, flea and tick medicine, I don't know, all sorts of things. You know, those things can add up. And so on that note, again, baby, we're not even close to having a kid, but this is for just a future child. I think it'd be nice to start saving for that a little bit here and there when we can. I know some of you are gonna be like, really, $2 for baby, $3 for pets, but we're a lot closer to getting a pet than we are a baby. So you do you. This is just how we do it. Wedding, again, we're a lot closer to getting married than we are a kid. So $3 into wedding. My family cannot help provide for the wedding. My family's, we've always known that, I guess. You know, they couldn't really help with my sisters, and they're not really going to be able to help with mine. And I don't really think my boyfriend's family can either. So when we get married, we're going to like be responsible for all of it, you know? Does that make sense? And I'm not judging family or like throwing shade or whatever. That's just the fact of life. Not everyone has family who can financially contribute. You know, they will be there to help set up. They will be there, you know, rain or shine. Our family loves us very much, but we just need to start being prepared for a home wedding to pay for it all ourselves. And then finally, Disney. This really is more like Disney/Universal. Those things cost money. I want to go so badly. I've never been to Disney. I would love to go at one point. I graduate, hopefully, the end of this year, like just early beginning of next year. And my boyfriend graduates next May, so of 2023. And I think it'd be really nice for us to go to like Universal or Disney to celebrate like his graduation. So I'm going to get started now. The plan A is to have more money coming in next year after I graduate, whatever that may be, whether it's my Etsy store is doing better, or I get like a job with my degree, or, you know, whatever. I don't want to plan too much, but I am also a planner, so it's inevitable. But get started now, and then hopefully add a lot more to it next year, and then kind of surprise him. So he doesn't know about this, but I would love to surprise him to go to Universal or Disney, because neither one of us really have been, you know, to do that. So there's that. And then last but not least, wow, that was a little bit of a tongue twister there. I'm going to take these out. These really don't need to be in there. Those are just kind of in there to show. I'm going to turn one of these. I need to fix them. Probably that one. I made things. I've been saving up for a while for this, and I saw all of these different challenges people were doing, and I was like, that sounds like fun. But so these are in case I ever get to the point that I want to start doing them. I don't think I'm to the point yet to do a 52-week challenge. So if you don't know what that is, it's like you start on week 1, you pay $1. On week 2, you pay $2, and you go through the weeks. And then towards the end, you saved money every week. I don't know necessarily if I'm there yet, you know, but I did want to just kind of do like what I can and try to get $40 a month. Which is a little bit less, I think, than the math of whatever that equals out to. So just do a basic, like, let me just write this out here. $40 monthly. My handwriting's terrible. I know. I'm sorry. So I will try to make a new one of those as well. So each week, my goal is to try to get $10 or as much as I can, because I don't know how much I'll make each week. I have a irregular income. And then hopefully really start saving this. And then this I want to start putting towards saving for like being a month ahead on bills. So that is all of that. I'm sorry if you didn't see this too well. I didn't realize. I'm kind of looking in the screen. I don't know how well you can see all of that. But this is kind of just to show you what you can do with more low income. And it's really inspiring to me. It helps keep me focused so I know what I want to save for. I have my goals set out, like, you know, business. I just started my business, but I know that's a focus I want to save on. And I watch so many of these videos. There's so many different amazing people like on YouTube and TikTok that do these sort of things. So I just kind of wanted to contribute. Oh, I just showed you all that stuff. that's my cute screen, you know, my background of me and my boyfriend. But I just wanted to help out, show you what I do, and you can kind of follow along my journey as I hopefully make more money, get a business going, and watch, and you can kind of do your own crash stuffing with me, and we can do it together each week. I'm hoping to put these videos out every Monday. We will see, you know, I'm just starting out. We'll have to see, but I do want to do one every week. And so with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next week.